Taehyung and Jungkook have shared a special connection, but there are small gestures that demonstrate how strong their bond is. One such gesture is Taehyung's habit of squishing Jungkook's cheeks, a gesture he doesn't do with anyone else and which Jungkook accepts completely naturally. Taehyung and Jungkook have shared countless moments together, but there are certain actions that stand out more than others. A clear example of this is the way Taehyung constantly touches Jungkook's cheeks, a gesture full of tenderness that has captured the attention of fans. This habit has been repeated on different occasions and in different contexts, proving that it's a natural part of their dynamic. From the beginning, Jungkook has shown his comfort with these gestures, never pulling away or rejecting Taehyung's displays of affection. On the contrary, he seems to enjoy every time Taehyung touches him in this way, which reinforces the idea that there is a deep affection between them. This type of interaction isn't common among all the group members, which makes their relationship even more special. Taehyung's displays of affection toward Jungkook have been constant, from spontaneous hugs to meaningful glances. Their body language expresses a closeness that goes beyond simple friendship. Many fans have noticed that whenever they're together, their expressions change and they adopt a more relaxed attitude. This is further proof of the unique connection that exists between them and how their relationship has strengthened over the years. Furthermore, it's clear that these gestures aren't forced or staged. It's not just an act for the cameras, but a genuine reflection of the closeness they've built. Every smile, every touch, and every gesture demonstrates that what they share is authentic. The bond between Taehyung and Jungkook cannot be questioned, as they've supported each other through the toughest times and grown together in the industry. When we talk about Taehyung and Jungkook, we always find moments full of meaning. Taehyung's song, Winter Bear, was released in 2019. And we all know Jungkook was by his side, even for the music video. Since the beginning of their career, the relationship between Taehyung and Jungkook has been special. Not only are they two bandmates who have grown up together, but they have repeatedly shown that their bond goes beyond a simple friendship. The way they look at each other, the constant support they offer, and those spontaneous gestures they share reflect something deeper. When Jungkook performed Winter Bear in 2023, it wasn't just a show of support for Taehyung. It was evident that he was completely immersed in Taehyung's presence, that every word he sang was imbued with genuine emotion. Those subtle details, like the way his eyes lit up when he saw Taehyung on screen, or how his expression changed when his name was mentioned, are irrefutable proof that their love is authentic. Many mates often said that it's normal for one BTS member to support another in their individual projects, but the difference lies in the depth of the feelings involved. The song was released in 2019, and 4 years later, Jungkook is still showing Taehyung that his support and admiration for him hasn't changed. It's a pure feeling that has only grown stronger over time. Anyone with a sincere heart and attentive eyes can notice what's really going on between them. It's not just admiration, it's not just friendship, it's love. A love that is reflected in every warm gesture, every glance, and every smile shared. No matter how hard they try to hide it from the public, their hearts betray them. Taehyung and Jungkook have always shown that their connection is unbreakable. At that concert, when Jungkook saw Taehyung flirting on the monitors, his reaction was immediate, a hand on his waist, an intense gaze, and an expression that gave it all away. Jungkook is always aware of Taehyung's every move, watching him closely, analyzing his gestures, and in moments like this, he even seems to react instinctively. This isn't the first time he's been seen keeping an eye on Taehyung on stage, and their connection goes beyond what words can express. Every glance, every smile, and every gesture shows us a love that's hard to hide. At this particular concert, Jungkook not only watched Taehyung, but he also wanted to make sure he noticed it. His jealous expression was evident, as if he wanted to remind him that his attention should be on him. These little details are what make Taekook so special, because it's not just a simple exchange of glances, but a connection that remains constant, even in the middle of a show in front of millions of people. Every time Jungkook sees Taehyung acting flirtatiously, his reaction is immediate. He can't help but show his discomfort, or in many cases, his desire to be the only one receiving that special attention from Tae. This has happened on multiple occasions, at different concerts and events, which further reinforces the idea that their relationship isn't just an act for the public, but something much deeper and real. Furthermore, the way Jungkook acts around Taehyung is always natural. He doesn't need to pretend or force anything, it just happens. And when something is so spontaneous and repetitive, it's impossible to ignore. The way they care for each other, the way they look at each other, and the way they interact makes it clear that Taekook is not just a theory, but a story that continues to be written every day. Since their debut, Taehyung and Jungkook have been inseparable. Although Jungkook was initially shy and reserved, over time, thanks to Taehyung's outgoing personality, they managed to build a relationship full of trust and mutual support. This evolution has been visible in multiple interactions, demonstrating that their connection is deep and genuine. One of the most remarkable aspects of their relationship is how they understand each other, without words. Often, a look or a gesture is enough for them to know what the other is thinking. This has been evident in interviews, presentations, and live broadcasts where, without needing to speak, they communicate completely naturally. It's this connection that has made fans notice the special nature of their bond. Taehyung has always shown great affection for Jungkook, finding ways to make him laugh and supporting him in any situation. Jungkook, for his part, responds to this affection with a relaxed and confident attitude when he's with him. Unlike other interactions, where he can be more serious or shy, with Taehyung he feels free and genuine. Over the years, fans have witnessed countless moments where Taehyung and Jungkook have demonstrated their closeness. From trips where they've shared rooms to concerts where their looks and gestures give them away. Their actions have always spoken louder than words, making clear the strong connection they have. It's undeniable that their relationship is special and unique within the group. Despite rumors and opinions from some fans, facts have shown that their bond is neither superficial nor fleeting. The way they protect and care for each other is further proof of the strength of their relationship. Taekook's story isn't built on unfounded theories, but on facts that have been captured over the years. From BTS's early days to the present, they've left a trail of moments that speak for themselves. Jungkook and Taehyung have proven time and time again that they're perfect for each other. In interviews, performances, and even behind-the-scenes videos, their chemistry is impossible to ignore. While others may have close friendships, theirs is different. They understand each other without words, seek each other out in every moment, and always find a way to be together. One of the clearest examples of their special bond is the way they touch each other. From caresses on the cheek to lingering hugs that reflect more than words could express. Taehyung has a peculiar habit of touching Jungkook's cheeks, a gesture that might seem simple, but holds great meaning. And the most interesting thing is that Jungkook never pulls away. In reality, he seems to enjoy those moments, making it clear that for him there is no discomfort, but rather comfort and love in every touch. Glances are also a key factor in their relationship. Jungkook has a particular way of seeing Taehyung that he doesn't repeat with anyone else. It's a mix of admiration, tenderness, and something much deeper that only those who know how to read the language of love can notice. Taehyung, for his part, is no slouch. His eyes light up when Jungkook is around, and the smile he gives him is genuine, without a trace of fakery or acting. Over the years, many have tried to downplay their relationship, arguing that it's just a friendship or normal interactions between members of a group. However, the moments they've shared tell a different story. A story where two people have found in each other their safe place, their happiness, and their world. Taekook isn't just an idea created by fans. He's the representation of a love that has stood the test of time, rumors, and adversity. A love that continues to grow stronger and reminds us that when something is real, there's nothing that can hide it. Taehyung and Jungkook have always had a special chemistry on stage. Not only do they complement each other in singing and dancing, but their gestures and looks give them away. At this concert, Taehyung was particularly flirtatious, and Jungkook couldn't help but react. This isn't the first time this has happened, as their relationship has been characterized by these moments full of complicity and connection. When Taehyung made that playful gesture, Jungkook immediately noticed, and his body language changed. He became alert, smiled with some disbelief, and although he tried to hide it, his gaze spoke volumes. Those seconds were enough to show that, even surrounded by thousands of fans and cameras, they remained trapped in their own world. Over the years, we've seen Taehyung express himself on stage in many ways. Sometimes with glances, other times with subtle caresses, and other times, like at this concert, with reactions that demonstrate how much they care for each other. There are no barriers between them. They understand each other just by looking at each other and don't need words to communicate what they feel. The fact that Jungkook reacted that way to a flirtatious gesture from Taehyung only reinforces the idea that their relationship is unlike any other. It's not just friendship. It's not just affection between bandmates. It's something more. The intensity with which Jungkook observes Taehyung, the way his face changes when he sees him interact with others, and his need to be the center of attention are proof that what they have is unique. This concert left us with an unforgettable moment, one more in the long list of proofs that demonstrate how strong the bond between Jungkook and Taehyung is. No matter how many times they try to deny it, actions will always speak louder than words. Taekook continues to shine, making it clear that their love has no limits and that, no matter what happens, they will always be each other's world.